Ethanol blending latest news. Recently, Union Road Transport and Highways Minister advocated for 100% ethanol blending in India, linking it to the country's broader goal of achieving energy self-reliance and reducing dependence on fossil fuel imports. Understanding 100% ethanol blending in India. 100% blending refers to the use of pure ethanol, E100, as fuel. Unlike petrol, ethanol has lower energy density, meaning it delivers 45 to 55% less energy per liter, which can affect vehicle performance and fuel efficiency. Most conventional petrol vehicles in India are designed for E20, 20% ethanol blending, or lower. Higher blends like E85 or E100 require flex fuel engines, which can operate on varying ethanol-petrol mixtures. Need for flex fuel vehicles. To support high ethanol blends, vehicles must be specially designed with corrosion-resistant fuel systems, advanced sensors and engine control units, optimized tuning for ethanol combustion. While countries like Brazil have widely adopted such vehicles, India currently has limited availability, with models from companies like Toyota and prototypes from Maruti Suzuki and Hyundai expected in the coming years. Infrastructure and supply chain requirements. Achieving 100% ethanol blending would require not just new vehicles, but also significant changes in fuel supply chains, storage, and distribution systems, aligned with initiatives like domestic manufacturing. Ethanol production in India, sources, challenges, and implications. India largely produces ethanol from sugarcane, making it the dominant feedstock for blending. However, sugarcane is water-intensive and often grown in water-stressed regions, raising concerns about sustainability and its impact on food supply and prices. Shift to second-generation ethanol. To address these concerns, the government is promoting second-generation, 2G, ethanol made from crop residues like rice straw, with support from entities such as Indian Oil Corporation. This approach also aims to reduce stubble burning, a major source of air pollution in North India. Cost and policy support. Ethanol production remains costlier or comparable to petrol, necessitating government support and administered pricing to ensure viability and encourage adoption. Environmental trade-offs. While ethanol combustion leads to lower emissions of carbon monoxide and particulate matter, its overall environmental impact depends on land use changes, use of fertilizers and pesticides, high water consumption, especially for sugarcane, CAFE 3 and ethanol blending in India, linkages and implications. India introduced corporate average fuel efficiency, CAFE, norms in 2017 to limit the average CO2 emissions of a manufacturer's vehicle fleet. This pushed automakers to design more fuel-efficient vehicles, especially those producing high-emission models like SUVs. Evolution from CAFE I to CAFE 3. CAFE I, implemented in 2017. CAFE 2, enforced in 2022. CAFE 3, to be enforced from April 1, 2027, with 30% stricter emission targets. CAFE 3 significantly tightens emission limits, compelling manufacturers to adopt cleaner technologies. Indirect link with ethanol blending, E100. While CAFE norms do not directly mandate ethanol use, CAFE 3 could incentivize higher ethanol blends, E85/E100, as a way to reduce emissions and meet stricter targets. This may help overcome public resistance to ethanol fuels, which currently offer lower mileage. Efficiency and consumer concerns. E20 fuel delivers 6 to 7% lower mileage compared to petrol. This raises concerns about higher fuel costs for consumers. Adoption of higher blends depends on balancing cost, efficiency, and environmental benefits. Progress of ethanol blending in India. Ethanol blending program launched in 2003. Blending increased from 2%, 2014, to E10 by 2022. E20 rollout from 2023, replacing earlier blends by 2025. Target of nationwide E20 originally set for 2030, achieved earlier due to policy push. Infrastructure and industry challenges. Aggressive blending targets have raised concerns about fuel storage and transportation infrastructure, vehicle compatibility and readiness. These remain key bottlenecks for scaling up ethanol use. CAFE 3, though not directly linked to E100, can act as a policy lever to accelerate ethanol adoption, but its success will depend on addressing efficiency concerns, infrastructure gaps, and consumer acceptance. India's path to energy security, strategies and challenges. Diversifying energy sources. India has been working to reduce dependence on imported fossil fuels by exploring alternative oil sources, securing uranium for nuclear energy, and expanding renewable energy deployment. However, efforts are often constrained by geopolitical factors like sanctions. Limits of domestic production. Initiatives to boost indigenous oil and gas output under the Hydrocarbon Exploration and Licensing Policy, HELP, have delivered limited results, while domestic manufacturing in key energy technologies remains underdeveloped. Transition to a hydrogen economy. India is increasingly focusing on green hydrogen as a long-term solution. Under the National Green Hydrogen Mission, the aim is to produce hydrogen at $1 per kg, globally $3 to $6 per kilogram. Compete with conventional fuels like diesel. Potentially become an energy exporter. Circular economy and alternative feedstocks. The strategy includes producing hydrogen from municipal waste and sewage, aligning energy goals with a circular economy approach to improve sustainability. Infrastructure and technological challenges. Despite policy push, the hydrogen sector faces major bottlenecks. Lack of commercial-scale transport and storage systems. Limited readiness for large-scale deployment.